All right, number 11, we want to find the derivative of the function sine x plus cosine x divided by e to the x. Again, we will do the quotient rule. So I'll do low, which is the bottom, times the derivative of the top. So you'll do each of them separate. So derivative of sine is cosine of x. Derivative of cosine is negative sine of x. So low d high minus high the low derivative of e to the x is just e to the x all over low squared, so e to the x raised to the second. And you can factor out this e to the x on the top. They both are multiplied by e to the x. And then that will give me cosine x minus sine x, and if you distribute this negative through, it'll be a minus sine x minus cosine x, and then you have a minus sine x and a positive, minus cosine and a positive cosine. They will cancel each other, giving us a negative 2 sine x, and on the bottom I can say e to the 2x, property of exponents. So if I go a little bit further, negative 2 sine x, and then we have an e to the 2x. We can actually factor out one of the e to the x's and have a final answer of negative 2 sine of x over e to the x. Now if you want, you can probably just stop here. The system will take it. This is me simplifying as far as the problem will go. We're going to find the derivative with respect to theta. Number 12, y equals cosecant, c as c squared theta minus 3. All right, so cosecant is not one that I have memorized, so I'm going to refer you back to our course notes and handouts. We have limits, derivatives, and we will be using some in a little bit. Cosecant. Okay, so derivative of cosecant is negative cotangent over sine. So we'll be doing the chain rule because it's squared, so negative cotangent over sine of x. Okay. So what I'm looking at, I'm going to be looking at this as c as c theta squared minus 3, and I'm going to do the derivative from this form. So doing the chain rule, we'll have a 2, and then leave the inside alone, c as c theta, and then times the derivative of the inside. So we hadn't seen the chain rule yet, but when you do the chain rule, you do the outside and then the inside. So we did the outside using the power rule, and then the derivative of cosecant was negative cotan of the angle, which is theta, divided by sine of theta, and then the derivative of a constant is 0. So This is our derivative. Cosecant is 1 over sine. If I wanted to simplify a little bit further, I can have 1 over sine of theta times this negative cotangent over sine of theta. And when you multiply these two together, you'll get a negative 2 cotan of theta all over sine squared theta. So you can actually stop here if you want, just leave it like that, but this is simplified as far as we can go. This will give us negative 2 cotan of theta over